Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. You've been working, but you're flirting with the weekend. You can freak out. 1 in a million. You're a gem shine when the light grows dim. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Late Show Generation Shock. Yes,
I like that.
I apologize. We were having some technical difficulties. As always, I am in the process of trying to get together some new things that can enhance your viewing experience. And doing so, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to test it out and get things working right. But we're back and we're live and we're on your screens,
Yes,
the big
sir.
ones and the small ones, if you know what I mean. And you know I'm your host with the most. I'm the monster on the mic. It's Shaq Monster. Yeah, let's get that applause. I should have had it ready,
like
but I
that.
didn't, so we'll skip it. Anyway, as always, let me go ahead and introduce my lovely co-host. It's the guy with the curls that all the ladies love to twirl. You know they're red because he makes that ass dead. It's my boy.
Oh, snap. It's your boy Gordo. How y'all ladies doing? And gentlemen, because I can, I got to be fair. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all guys doing?
Equal
What's
opportunity
up?
employer over there. Watch out.
Oh.
Oh.
Welcome to another episode of Generation Shock, or
Next
After Shock,
up,
or Late
we-
Shock, or Beyond Shock, or Not on Point Shock. I don't know.
All right. Next up, we got the guy who put us all together. You know, he's a guy who's been around longer than life itself. I know I say that a lot, but it's true because he's old as dirt. It's my boy.
How's everybody doing? This is your boy Messiah.
What's up?
And you know what grinds my... I'm kidding.
Always something that grinds this guy's gears. Are you kidding me?
Today, bro. Tonight's gonna be that, bro. It's gonna be that.
Oh,
Tonight is special because tonight is a Christmas episode. There's gonna be a lot of Christmas
it
talk.
is.
A lot of cool things going on. I want everybody's feedback too as they're watching the show. We're trying out a new background, new logo, and we have some great things planned for the new year coming up. This could be season 2 of Generation Shock, and we're going to be trying some things. And I might throw a little bit in during the show just to play with it to see what it looks like. So don't be surprised if you see some special things happening.
This is getting me excited. Shaq Monster.
Oh man. Anyway, so let's hop right in and let's go talk about another monster week of sports.
hey.
Yeah,
I like
and
that, I like that.
unfortunately, it wasn't so monstrous for my boys. Losing to the
I'm not gonna
Browns,
say anything.
prime time. But you know what makes it it's not so bad because there's another team that completely got knocked out of the chances to make the playoffs. Anybody know what
Wonder
team
who.
that is? Anybody?
I don't know.
Raise your hand if you know.
Oh, the Jets.
Oh yeah, the Jets who actually won this week, unlike another team I know.
Let me see. Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, exactly. So
Miami.
Miami did
Yeah.
Miami lose?
No, but they beat us in this game, bro.
Miami?
We couldn't even beat
Oh, yeah.
Miami.
You can't even beat Miami. I mean, it's that bad.
That's
out
the
there.
year we having.
Yeah, I mean, so but there were some other cool things. Basketball started last night, guys. Basketball started.
I was watching it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
watched
what?
a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Did they started another season again in the
Yep.
in the middle of the season?
72 days later or some shit, man. It was crazy. But it was nice to see the Lakers. The ring ceremony was pretty cool, even though nobody could be there. They had these things up on the big screen about congratulating the players from their families and friends and everything like that. So that was kind of cool too. So I like that.
Well, so that they announced the James Naismith Hall of Famers for 2021. Paul Pierce, he had to be in there.
I mean, does anybody give a shit about that guy? I mean, sorry.
Yes. Kobe Bryant is also part of the nominees. I think Kevin Garnett.
Well,
I believe.
he's a first ballot all the way. Bryant,
Yeah.
man. I never loved him when he played because, he always decimated everything.
But let me
Four
ask you
meat
this, and this might come off, and don't get me wrong, people out there, don't get me wrong, and I don't want to come off wrong, but do you think he got early nomination and he'll get in because of the tragic that happened?
Not
think that expedited everything?
necessarily. I mean, I don't know because how long has he been retired? You have to look that up because
I think two or 3 years.
There's a certain amount of time normally that you have to be retired before you can enter into the Hall of Fame. Now, if they're letting him in early, then yeah, that's because of that. But at the same time, I ain't mad about it because I mean, does anybody ever doubt that guy was going to be a Hall of Famer? I mean,
nope.
Come on.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. It kind of goes, it is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
you're right. It is what it is.
Yep.
You sound like the president when they were asking him about people dying for COVID. He was like, it is what it is.
Oh, here we go. Really? We're going to start with that shit.
Oh no. He just said that. On good news though, my boy Canelo Alvarez won Saturday night by unanimous decision, but he whooped that ass. Colin Smith was undefeated, and he had overall 6 or 7. Huh?
I told you Canelo was gonna win.
Yeah, and he was taller than Canelo. He was like 6-7 inches taller than him, and he still whooped that ass.
Was it a good fight? I didn't get to see it.
I didn't get to see it, but I watched through the
highlights.
The highlights, yeah. He did some crazy moves. Let me tell you, he did a fake jab. He stopped it midway and gave him a crazy uppercut. I'm like, that's some anime shit you see right there. That's some movie stuff you see right there. Like he went for it, stopped, and hit him with an uppercut. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like Canelo he went in. He came back better than he was ever before, and he displayed why he is the best.
Okay, well, good shit.
Last season was 2016. Oh, Kobe Bryant's last season was 2016.
Oh,
so yeah, 4 years. About 4 years.
It's gonna be up. No, it's gonna be right around that 5-year mark. So because I think it's usually 5 years.
Yeah, it's for 2021. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that he's right on track, and he should be. Oops.
Okay.
Making noises over here.
Oh, quick, just in case my brother rewatches this, because I know he's not watching it live. He sent me this cool ass mug. Right, look at this. It's pretty cool, right? So basically, what it is, it's when it's cold, it's black, right? And when you put anything hot in it, it turns into this, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool mug.
So Goldo,
he's like,
yo,
I got something for you.
Mug,
my brother
bro.
always surprising me with something we have to do with gaming.
Don't be stepping in his mug. You'd be heating it up. You're too hot.
I get that.
Shout out to my brother.
I get that a lot.
So talking about hot things, let's jump into some topics. Today's topics are all going to be about the Christmas and Christmas time and
your
Christmas
birthday.
cheer.
Christmas and your birthday.
Oh, you fuckers stealing my thunder. But that's okay. We'll talk about that another time. But
fuckers,
yeah, so
sound like a lot of people. Fucker. You said fuckers. Sound like a lot of people.
It's
everybody,
but anyway, let's jump right in and talk about a little bit about Christmas traditions, and I want to hear from you guys first off. Like, tell me a little bit about your Christmas traditions. What are they? What do you guys like to do? What does your family do? What did you do as a child even? I know they may change as you get older, but what's the most fondest Christmas tradition you can remember?
Well, also to add to that question, also, at what age did you stop receiving gifts? All right, go ahead. But answer Brian Sheikh Monster's question, and then we'll also jump on that.
Okay. So for me in my household, we just party Christmas Eve, which is the 24th, tomorrow. So we just pretty much do a get together, a food gathering. If we stay past midnight, which most likely we will, we open the gift there. If we took the gift there, if we didn't take the gift the following day, then when we wake up, because it's gonna be a no rush, we go house hunting. It's like, okay, let's go to this house. We got a gift over there. We got a gift over there. Then we just spend all day cozy at home. We don't do nothing crazy like get together, nothing like that. We just go get our gift and do nothing. But for the gift part, the Messiah said, sheesh. At least in my household, they don't stop. Like, well, they stop crazy gifts, but they always give you like some clothes,
Okay, but you still gift to somebody no matter what age.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, at least it's not something like here you go, $1,700 get me computer to play Minecraft, but
Yeah.
here's some clothes.
Yeah.
Which I'd rather get clothes than games or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, in my family, when I was a kid, like most people know, I think I mentioned that here. I grew up very, very, very poor. So we used to get stuff of Globe Santa, right? In Boston, it's called Globe
but when
Santa.
you were
because
growing up,
they-
originally there was no such thing as Christmas, right?
No, it was after Christ was after.
Yeah, I mean, what did you
After
guys?
the son was born?
It was just another day in the woods for
it was
you.
just another day of
Scavenging.
receiving gifts.
Yeah,
According to the Last Testament.
Trying to get by.
The Old Testament.
Yeah.
No, but what we used to do is we used to wrap those up, and then there was stuff that we gather around the family, we open it early in the morning. You're excited. You get a good breakfast, because breakfast for us, like I was like what, 6, 7. I remember breakfast would be the long bread, right, with either egg, right, and ham and cheese in it, right, and then coffee. That was breakfast, and then after you open your presents and all that. So that was pretty cool. I was like, I'm a sucker for egg sandwich with cheese and coffee. I'm a sucker for that. So, and then we used to go to other family members' houses if we had presents, right? If we go to visit over there, because then you have dinner, then you have lunch, and then dinner, and you have throughout, you go eat. That's basically what we did. Like, go from house to house, visit everybody's family. Call, like, as I got older, I would call my sisters and be like, hey, don't forget to come over to pick up your, my nieces and nephews' presents. Or do you want me to take them to your house or this and that? So then as we got older, we started doing that, buying gifts. I used to have a rule because I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I used to be like, I ain't passing $20. $20 for everybody. So I'm going to go Toys R Us and just buy $20 worth of gift. And be like, and that was it. Because I had too many nieces and nephews. Okay. And that's basically how we did it for as I got older. Now I just, like Brian said like Sheikh Monster said last week, I'm more like, I get whatever I want throughout the whole year. So
pretty much, yeah.
But I got an Xbox, which I still can't play because my wife wrapped it. She got me on that one. She wrapped it, put it under the tree immediately. I'm like, where's the Xbox? She's like, leave me alone.
Got you good.
I knew she was going to try to pull something like that on you. It just made sense.
What about you, Sheikh Monster?
I'll be honest, for me, growing up, there wasn't a whole lot of Christmas. It just wasn't one of those things. I came from a Jewish background and stuff like that. So, we celebrated Hanukkah and stuff. And then, so for me, Christmas time was just being around my grandparents' house and spending time with them on my mom's side. So that's kind of what we did and what it was special to me. And we got together and we had a good time. And as we got older, they started to do some Christmas stuff here and there. We didn't like trees or anything. So it wasn't like that kind of Christmas, but I remember the dining room and they had a china cabinet, because a lot of the older folks did back then. And I remember they used to always just wrap the gifts early and they'd be on top of the china cabinet. And so you always saw the presents before they gave them out and everything like that. And they were always up there. But, so it was one of those things it was never a Christmas holiday. It was just our holiday tradition to get together and give some gifts.
See, I remember being young. And my aunt, my mother, they used to go to, like I said, Globe Santa and bring some presents. And what they used to do is, you see them carry a big box. They'll hide it in my mother's room, and then they'll go in there and secretly wrap it, and we weren't even allowed in the rooms. And I was like, I can't wait till I'm old enough to at least enter that room while they're wrapping gifts, so I no longer get gifts from Globe Santa. And when I finally reached that age where we actually can go in the room and watch them wrap or help wrap, I was like, man, this is what we used to get. So this is how you guys did it. So you guys get, okay, because what Globe Santa was is basically, it was people donating stuff and they would give it to poor people, right? So you open the box and whatever's in it, you would have to distribute, and you say, okay, this is gonna be for this kid, this is gonna be for that, and all that. So I was like, man, this is like mine. I'm like, no, I don't want this one.
Give that to somebody else.
I got older. Yeah. It makes it seem like you're so ungrateful when you were like, even poor, you were ungrateful. No, I just wanted my Nintendo, damn it, and my Atari.
I didn't know what that shit was. once I got a little older and we started doing Christmas was always rough though, because I'd always have to split time. Like, so a lot of Christmases I had to go to my mom's house, and I'd have to leave my dad, and because they were divorced. So it was always a rough time of year because you could never be with, there was no entire family, which I think is what made my grandparents' house as a young kid so much more special, because that's where we all finally were together and able to spend that time and be together. So that was a lot different for me than when I got older. And then, Christmas has never been one of those things where I got any gifts. Like, I became older, I would get underwear and socks. Like, that's it. That guaranteed every year. I get underwear and socks, maybe a $25 check here and there, but I was never one of those. I think the best gift I ever got for Christmas in my entire life, and it was bought after Christmas because my dad felt bad, was I got a mongoose bike. And I rode that thing everywhere.
With the mags?
My gosh. Huh?
With the mag wheels?
Oh man, mag wheels. It was chrome. It was so dope.
Nice.
We used to ride around the parking lot stealing people's chromies off their cars, so we could put them on our hubcap. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. But that came like later because my dad's like, "Oh, I didn't know that's something you'd want." Like, my bad. And he went out and figured out a way to buy me one.
They got you a mongoose? That's expensive. When it at that, I remember when I was a kid, I got a bike.
There was
Walmart.
a couple $100s for sure.
It was in Walmart. I don't think it was in Walmart because I don't think Walmart was around, but it was like Woolworth or some type of company like that. We got a bike called Big Boss, and mind you, I was like 6. It was a big yellow. It was a 20-inch bike, but I was 6 or 8 years old, carrying it 3 floors, bro. That shit used to break my back. Well, my mom used to be like, "Well, you wanted a bike? You're the one who has to go up and down with it, so you take care of that."
Much.
3 floors, bro, and carrying that heavy ass bike until I learned how to pop a wheelie on it and just go down the stairs with the wheelie.
That's so funny. That's how that shit was though, man.
Heavy, bro. Heavy.
That shit was fun.
It's funny you said mongoose because back in Puerto Rico, what we had is if you got a Huffy bike, you were like, yeah, you broke.
Yeah, the Huffy bike. It was either red line.
Yeah, I remember them Huffies, bro.
Diamondback, red line, Diamondback, red line, and mongoose were the bikes with the gyro on the steering wheel. So you can do tricks that you watch Dave Mirra do when he did BMX tricking and all that. You were like, when they were the shit. And you try to do the same thing. If you had a
Huffy, like, yeah, you can't roll with us. No. I remember those days.
Growing up, we used to play in the projects. What we used to do, all the kids that had bikes, right? That was another reason why I wanted a bike. We started playing tag around the projects with bikes. So basically, everybody's in the middle of the projects gets together, who's playing and all that, and then you be like, okay, you're gonna be it, and then everybody spreads out. You count, everybody spreads out. So you got to go around the whole projects chasing them on bikes, and then you just gotta ride side by side and touch them, and then they're it, and then it's like helping tag, right? And we used to do that around the whole project. One day, I was like flying on my bike, trying to catch this kid, and he had pegs on his rims, right? Ooh. On his hit the front of my rim, bro. All we did is fly over, like scars all over, bro. I was crying.
Dude, I knew a kid that was because we before we got this was before I got the Mongoose crew and all that. I think we had some ratchet ass Huffies and shit, and the one kid was riding a bike that had no pedal. It was just a spoke. Yeah. And we used to go and run dirt hills and stuff like that. And I wasn't there the day that this shit happened, but I remember hearing about it because it was all over the news. This dude hit a jump and the metal post went into his calf and into his leg. He had to get medevaced out and get surgery on that shit. Like, big time. Like, dude, it was bad. Luckily he was okay and everything and all that, but some crazy stuff, man. Some crazy stuff. So,
crazy thing happened crazy bicycle.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous. But talking about some crazy things out there, let's talk about some of those crazy Christmas movies and Christmas songs, right? What to you is your favorite or your most hated? Because I think that goes hand in hand, right? What's your most favorite and most hated Christmas song or movie that you can think of?
So for me, I'm starting to hate Mariah Carey's Christmas song.
I knew somebody was going to go there. I knew somebody was going there.
Yo, nothing is worse than you walk into the store where you work at. That's the first song you hear. Then you hear it another 5 more minutes. Then you hear it again another 5 more minutes. Somebody changed it and somebody goes, puts it again. I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, pop quiz. How much do you think she makes in the last 2 months of the year? She makes with that song? Just a
7
guess.
million.
Anybody?
I don't think she really makes anything because I don't think she wrote it.
No, but she makes money.
You don't make much for singing. You make it for writing. The people
No,
who,
I think,
have the
remember, if you're that big, even if she didn't write it, if you, let's say, for example, she's that big, the person goes, I want you to sing my song. She's gonna be like, I'll sing it, but I have to also own some rights on it. And
so
the
you
person
think
says,
she's getting royalties from it too?
oh, she's getting, because I know
Okay.
I know how much she's making.
Oh, okay.
Just-
well,
but take a
I
wild
don't
guess.
know because like I said, I know the people who write it get a lot of the royalties.
Yeah.
So.
7 million a year. 7.
$16 million, bro, in a month.
I was close. Shit.
That's
16
just
million.
Stupid.
That's crazy.
Stupid.
Because radios
Oh,
play
wow.
it. Radios play that song. Like stores play that song. So she's collecting $16 million in a month and a half or 2 months of just that song playing over and over and over. So that song that you're tired of, how many times people play it is how many times she's making money off that shit. 16 million, bro. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It is. Like
Yeah.
I walk in, I hear the song.
I can see
walk
Brian
out,
fact checking me online.
No, I'm
He's like,
that's not even it. You're gonna see, you probably are. I don't know if you have it on live, so you may not see it when I do it, but you'll see it
I
afterwards.
see now. Now I see it.
Well, no, hold on. I got something for you because we're talking about it. So keep
So okay,
going.
go. So that's your favorite. So that's the song you hate. What's the song you love?
The song that I like, is by Celia Cruz. It's a Spanish song. I don't know the name of the song. It's like, is it Celia Cruz? I don't know. I forgot. But it says, like, "Cama pa tanta gente."
Okay.
You know which one it is, but I don't know the name of it. I forgot.
Okay.
And I agree with Mr. Jeff Amel on our comment section where he says he loved Die Hard, which I do see as a Christmas movie.
Oh my God, that's not a Christmas movie.
How is it not
It
a
is
Christmas
not
movie?
a Christmas movie. Why do
Okay.
people think that's a Christmas movie? Okay, what qualifies it as a Christmas movie?
It takes place in Christmas. Like, what else
So?
do you need?
That doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
How is it not?
It's hold on. It's Home Alone, a Christmas movie.
I think Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
It's the same concept. It
No,
happened
it's
around
not.
Christmas.
I don't think it
happened
is.
around Christmas.
No, because Home Alone, there's a family going on vacation on a Christmas vacation.
And he's
Right?
going on a Christmas vacation. So
No. He's going to go visit his family before Christmas, right? And then the company, the wife's company that she works for happens to be throwing a Christmas party. So obviously this would be Christmas music. This would be a Santa Claus, and I think they believe somebody's dressed as Santa Claus. There's going to be that, but that's just a company Christmas party. That doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
I don't understand.
Then Home Alone is not a Christmas movie either. Then
Oh, I love
it's
that.
the same
Check
thing.
Monster. I
The
love
only thing
that.
is, on one side you got guys with guns, and the other you got guys with bricks. It's the same concept.
Yeah. So for me, my favorite Christmas song, I actually would have to disagree with Goldo on this. I actually like that song from Mariah Carey. I love it. Because again, I listen to music a lot differently than a lot of people because I'm listening to what she's doing, what she's singing, her vibratos, her ad libs, all that shit that she's doing. And one of those songs, those are one of those songs that she really does really good. And I'm like, man, I'm always hearing it. And I'm like, damn, she's a beast.
But listen, Die Hard is 100%. Let's just finish this. Die Hard is 100% a Christmas movie. It's always has been. It always will be. It doesn't matter. It came out July. It's around Christmas time, and it's a good Christmas to Die Hard, baby. Let's go. Like,
it is not a Christmas movie though. Like, why is this even a debate?
Exactly, it is. That's it.
I don't know. I think that's another thing that makes this movie so popular. The debate of is whether it's a Christmas movie or not.
If it takes place during Christmas, what do you define as a Christmas movie? Because it comes out in December.
Well, I'll tell you what a Christmas movie. Charlie Brown and the
No.
Charlie
Hold
Brown,
on. No. See, that's you're. I didn't ask you what movies are
okay.
Christmas movies.
Okay.
What do you define as a Christmas movie? What do you
Like
need
that.
to have?
I like that.
What do you need to have in it to make it a Christmas movie?
Oh,
That's a good question.
See, even Viper asked it. Oh,
he said
Eagle though
Sue,
said it's not a Christmas movie.
I agree with Eagle. Eagle said it's not.
But that's my question then, Eagle. What
There's a
defines a
split house
Christmas
there,
movie?
bro. That's a split house.
Yeah, like what defines a Christmas movie? What are the rules and stipulations that say you're a Christmas movie, you're not? Like, is it the release date? Because there's a lot of movies that come out in December.
No. It has to have. Oh, I can't say it has to have snow, but it has to have snow. It has to have.
So Die Hard takes
it
place
has to have
inside a building.
sentimental
There
value.
could have been snow.
It has to
It's
make
in
you
Los
feel.
Angeles too.
So it has to make you feel a specific way. I think so. Also, right? It has to have like this, this sentimental, this like I don't know. I just can't. It just have to have snow, Santa Claus,
So-
and it has to have a good ending.
So,
So
a
As
movie
far
that
as
takes
a happy ending.
First of all, it takes place in LA. Like, so any movie that takes place in LA can't be a Christmas movie, you're saying. At all. Like, you right there, you took away an entire, like, anything in the South. No Florida movies could ever be a Christmas movie. Like, because there's no snow. Get the
damn.
fuck out of here. It's an early edition. Fuck out of here. All right, number one. Number two, you don't have to have Santa Claus in it. There's tons of movies that don't have Santa Claus in it, right?
Okay. Tell me a Christmas movie that doesn't have Santa Claus or doesn't have a story besides Scrooge.
Okay.
That doesn't have a story that has to do with either Santa Claus or some kind of Christianity to
Friday
it.
After Next. Friday
That's not
After
a
Next.
Christmas movie.
It is not a, but it happened on the Christmas season though.
Yeah, but you're pushing it now because
Okay,
Friday
how
After
about,
Next is not
how
a
about
Christmas
Chevy
movie.
Chase's Christmas? The that one.
Oh, you're
There's no
talking about the movie where him and his family go for
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah,
to
the Christmas
park?
Vacation or whatever it is, or dude, there's so many movies that don't have Santa Claus in it. Charlie Brown's Christmas doesn't have Santa in it. There's no Santa Claus. A Christmas Story doesn't have Santa Claus. Like, well, maybe it does. Maybe at the mall actually it does.
It does when he
Yeah,
sits
it
on
does
his
at the
lap.
mall.
He's like,
But
"What do you
listen,
want for Christmas?"
the only criteria in my mind that comes up with a Christmas movie is it has to take place during Christmas.
Oh, look, yeah, he has a good point. It's a Wonderful Life. That's a great movie.
Yeah, it is.
What does that mean? You know, when you hear that sound, that's an angel got his wings.
You know what else? The other one I like? You're gonna laugh. It's so
Which
bad.
one?
It's such a bad movie. The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he has to find that toy for
Oh,
Christmas.
my
Oh,
God.
but I like that. That's a good movie.
But why is that good? It's because it takes place.
But I don't
during
think it's a Christmas movie.
How is it not a Christmas movie? He's
know.
doing
I
it for Christmas.
He's looking at toy for
Okay,
Christmas.
all right. I give you that one. I give you that one. I give you that one. But
Die
Home
Hard's theme
Alone
was
is a Christmas.
Eagle. Whoa, Eagle. Die Hard's theme was completely.
I agree
Christmas.
with her.
No, you're at a Christmas party for a business, a Christmas function. Okay, this is a Christmas party, and he has to battle these guys, and the ending's so happy. Him and his wife get reunited a little bit. You know, he defeats the bad guys. I mean, what's more Christmas like than, you know, Bruce Willis barefooted through the entire movie, beating up bad
Bleeding.
guys, loving it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
No, I say I can't. I don't see it as a Christmas. I never seen it as a Christmas movie, so I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't think it's a Christmas movie. I just never seen it like that.
So in
Like,
my
what I
household
seen
that I
as
live
Christmas
right now-
movies was It's a Wonderful Life. That's one. A Christmas Story, Charlie Brown, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
So basically what you're saying, if it's not on TNT, TBS, or Hallmark,
ABC. Oh, ABC.
or
Yeah,
ABC,
when you
yeah,
remember
You
that?
don't
They used to
think it's
give
a Christmas
Pinocchio.
movie.
They used to give Pinocchio, Frosty the Snowman.
Oh
They used to
my
give all
gosh.
those.
Get the
Those are
fuck-
Christmas movies. That's what I grew up with.
Oh my god. That's wild. Damn, he said that almost ruined the holidays.
I'm telling you, man. Like I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I just disagree. Oh man. So let me ask
It's
you
a
this:
Christmas
since we're
movie.
talking about Christmas movies and stuff, right? Like, and we have a debate about Christmas movies. Let me ask you this: do you guys think the meaning of Christmas has been lost?
Yes.
Well, what's the meaning of Christmas? Let's start with that.
Oh, isn't the meaning of Christmas the birth of Jesus?
Not originally.
No.
I don't. It was a pagan holiday originally.
Yeah.
So enlighten me on that.
I mean, I don't know exactly, but it was a pagan holiday that the Christians wanted to take over, so they made it about Christ, if I remember my history correctly.
Oh. Good to know. Did I know that?
But let's just go. Let's just go with the tradition now. That's now, which is the celebration of the birth of Christ.
Okay, so go with that. What do you think?
Okay, so go ahead. So we go with the celebration of Christ. So the meaning behind all that. So now, do you feel like it's gone?
Yes, just because people don't say, "Oh, it's Christmas, I just want gifts." It's people see it as a holiday just to give people gifts. They don't see it as like, "Oh, it's baby Jesus' birthday" or something like that, or Chick Monster's birthday. They just say, "I just want gifts." That's all I hear throughout the year. I can't wait for Christmas to get a gift. But
Yeah,
they don't celebrate the birth of Jesus.
and I think that's, I know I usually go last, but this is why I'm going to jump in because I'm going to say it before anybody else does. It's commercialized. That's the problem. We've commercialized what Christmas is supposed to be about. Christmas is supposed to be about not gifts or any of that. It's not even, it was supposed to even be more about more than Christ's birthday, right? It's supposed to be about giving and doing things for others. That's what I always understood it as, right? That's to me what the meaning of Christmas is being selfless, helping people who maybe can't help themselves or less fortunate, giving back. It's the one time a year that we're supposed to give back to to whatever we can. And traditionally, it's the people who do the most for us, right? And that's traditionally who we give back to. And yes, we do it in the form of presents, but it doesn't have to be. But it's also about giving to the needy and the helpless and the homeless and all those other people. It's all about giving. That's what I was supposed to make it for. But now it's been so commercialized. It's about, well, who gets the best gift for you, or who gets the best present for you, or who does, like, and to me, that's where we lost it.
Well, this big, like you're saying, this is commercialized. There's a big marketing during this time of the year, especially during, let's say, Cartoon Network or Saturday morning cartoons when I was young. And there's big, heavy marketing during that time from all companies and all toy developers.
You don't think it's worse now? Marketing. It's way worse. You know why it's worse now?
Because it's everywhere now. Social media everywhere.
What's everywhere now? Why do you think? In my opinion, do you think I'm going to say it's worse now than it's ever been before?
Well, it's worse like now than the time now, or this generation.
Not 2020 now, like in general, like now.
Because I think now where it's hard, people are rolling away from actually religion. Moving away from it, and then more going into like into whatever they believe in, or they don't believe in it.
Yes,
and all that. So
you know what the other thing is that I think, because you brought it up with commercializing like cartoons, all this. Who owns like these mega companies now? You got Disney owning the shit out of Marvel and Star Wars. And man, you want to talk about people, like you would be like the freaking Grogu gifts out there, the Baby Yoda gifts and all that stuff, the Marvel stuff. Like, I mean,
he's too far away, so I have him over there. I can't pull him out.
But you know, all that stuff that's out there now, man, this is when they love it. Everybody's buying stuff for that stuff. So like, that's a big part of it. See, exactly. There you go. Like this stuff is just, it's even more mainstream now than it was before, which has opened the door, because all those toys that used to be just for kids, we got grown men back there with freaking action figures or dolls. I don't know what you want to call it, depending, you know.
Collectibles.
All right, listen, I have my own. Don't
like
get me wrong.
Like the movie 40-year-old virgin. He's like, they're not dolls, they're collectibles.
Oh my gosh.
And he had like so much money of value on that they sold it and started their own company.
So I just, you know, it's one of those things. So
I think in a way, I can't say it's lost its tradition, because I'm not around that.
Hey, hold on.
Because I'm not around that anymore,
Viper
right?
just said a great comment. Eagle even has a Baby Yoda, and she's never seen Star Wars. That's how commercialized this is. Like, you have a person.
Good job, Eagle. Good job.
Who has a Baby Yoda and doesn't know what Baby Yoda is.
Because
probably doesn't even know what Yoda is.
Because Grogu is cute. Every scene, I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. I want one. So
that's my point.
Got the hint, and she was like,
so let me ask you.
I'm going to gift you this.
So let me ask you. Was Grogu there for the story or for the marketing?
Marketing.
Both. Really?
Both. No, marketing. Definitely.
What? Like he?
What?
Nothing.
Did you see the ending of this episode? spoiler alert. Did you see the ending of this?
Yeah, spoiler alert. He has nothing to do with anything going forward right now.
After this, no.
So
After this,
he was a marketing employee.
but the first 2 seasons, come on.
Yeah, okay. They wrapped a marketing employee around the first 2 seasons so they could set up the next 12 shows because of this little green guy that everybody fell in love with who has nothing to do with anything probably for who knows how long.
Where people were calling him Baby Yoda. He had no name. Baby Yoda and the child.
Yeah, the child. That's what he was. That was his name by the show, the child, until Grogu came out.
Yeah.
See, commercialized. He has no lines, no nothing.
Eagle goes. Wait, I did see the first one eons ago.
Far away.
Oh my god.
So I just think as far as the tradition goes, I don't think it's lost. I just think we are around people that no longer celebrates it how we grew up celebrating it. So our reality is that the tradition's being lost, but it's really not, because there's still people out there that still go to church. There's people out there that still gather. There's people out there that still get together and they still keep that tradition. But our reality doesn't allow us to see that because we're no longer in that, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I believe. I think they haven't lost it, but the way I see things now, it's just sad that now mothers or parents who would try to do anything. Like I had a person today, somebody was, a computer associate of yours that used to be yours, was like, can you believe somebody yelled at me today and told me I'm ruining their child's Christmas? And I'm like, well, you should have said, no, I'm not. You waited this long to get his Christmas present, so that's not my fault. So how am I ruining your child's Christmas present?
Careful, man.
You know?
If it were one of my employees, they'll say that to the next customer. You'll be in some trouble.
But I'm just saying, like, it's gotten to that point where it's that they're like, you ruining my. I'm like, no, your Christmas, should be you spending it with your child, not what you get your child.
All right.
And all that.
When we're talking about ruining things or traditions, let's hop into the next one because I want to keep this thing moving.
Okay.
My next question is, when should we take down our Christmas decorations? Like, when is a good time of year to take down Christmas decorations?
Well, you have two Hispanics. You have two Hispanics here, and we take it out after January 6th.
Okay, but there you go. That's so spoiler alert. We don't even get into the topic. Like, let's not even talk about this topic. We do it January 6th. Goodbye. No. It's over. Like,
no, I didn't say that. But go ahead.
That's basically what you just did. Well, listen, I'm going to make this short and sweet for you, Sheck Monster. The Hispanics population, we take it out January 6th. So why are we even talking about what's appropriate? Okay? Like, it's stupid. It's already been known to the world. January 6th is a national take your decoration down day. Everybody
it's
do
actually
it.
the 7th. But
the 7th.
Oh, well. So I didn't know that. Why is it the 7th? What is the meaning of that?
Because January 6th is Three Kings Day. Three Kings Days are the three magic wizards that gave baby Jesus the gift.
Whoa.
They were magic wizards.
They were the three wise men.
But people
they were the three wise men.
Who calls them magic wizards? This isn't Hogwarts.
I was in the break room.
I was going to say that. He went to Hogwarts. That's why he thinks they're wizards.
No. I was in my break room and somebody said the magic wizards. I'm like, what?
Yeah, those are the people that go to Hogwarts. They think he's freaking what's his name? Harry Potter. Oh, we're celebrating Harry Potter Day. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what I said. The magic wizards.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
I'm hoping they watch this today or later and they realize I'm talking about them.
That is
that
is the craziest thing I've ever heard. The three magic wizards.
Yep. That's what I said. I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
But
I think
January 6th.
Yeah. So it gets celebrated for the three wise men that dropped, gave gifts to, to Mary for the birth of Christ and all that. But I think the reason why from the birth to when they actually got there, I think is because, camels took too long.
Viper, I'm looking at the three magic wizards. Oh, that's good.
Melchor, Baltasar, and what's the other one? I forgot the three names. I used to know.
I never knew their names. I knew the gifts they brought: frankincense and myrrh and something else or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume this. Not that I know this, but like I think it took it took into January 6th because they traveled for so long and there was no train, there was no bus, there was no airplane, so it took them 2 weeks to get to Jesus.
Here we go again. See, no offense, man, but this is the stupidity of what people believe, because Jesus Christ was not born on Christmas.
When was he born?
Like April or May, sometime around then.
Oh,
we celebrate it, but he was not born on Christmas.
No, isn't the other on April when we do the on
Easter
in April?
Yes,
Easter. That's not the birth.
Dude,
that's
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up right now.
Jesus Christ was not born on Christmas. I told you the Christians wanted to take away the pagan holiday, so they gave it to Christ.
Okay,
has nothing to do with Christ.
I'm gonna go look at this. Hold on, give me a second.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go look at this. I'm gonna pull off a check monster.
So why I do some research to my viewers? You like the red hair? You like it? You like it though? I get a lot of compliment.
Well, no, we can keep talking. We can't just stop the
So it
conversation.
says to remember the birth of Jesus Christ.
Remember,
it doesn't say he was born that day, but
correct. He was not born then. They took that as a day to remember him in order to take away from the pagan holiday. That was the point of it. Was they did not like that the pagans had this holiday, so the Christians wanted to take it over and made it the day to remember.
Oh, this is interesting. So, yeah. That is interesting.
The more you know.
For 44 years, I've been wrong.
44? 444. 4,444. 4,400,044.
$4 million.
Oh. Anyway, so I definitely think I'll be honest. I think that January 7th, I love it. Ooh. I think that should be a new. So
it's actually a Norse celebration, like Norse mythology. It's
who are the Norse?
They celebrate Jule, Juyule.
What did they believe in? They were pagans.
Yeah. No.
So the Christians took. Oh, it's almost exactly like I said.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
This that's unusual. Cool. Sorry. I don't know. I've never heard that before. You tell me I'm right. So it's new to me.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm actually the funny thing is that I'm actually playing Valhalla. And that they already started on the 21st, which it makes sense now. The 21st, they did an update on it, a patch where they did the Jule celebration. Jule. I don't know. So, and it's basically holiday for them.
To wrap up the whole thing about when you take the direction, I think it should be a national thing. I like it. January 7th, everybody take down their stuff. A week after New Year's, give you time to recover. I think that's a great time of year to take it down. I'm on board. But, it's time to wrap it up. I know we're having fun, but this isn't the week that we're gonna go too long. If anything, we're gonna go long next week because I think next week's show.
We have surprise.
You guys got to watch this. It's
gonna
be a great show to end the year. We already have like 20 topics in place. We have a lot of special things happening that I can't talk about because, Messiah will fly up here and cut my throat. But it's going to be epic. So make sure you come out and tune in. But now it's time for everybody's favorite segment. It's time for Fuck Outta Here. And I've been saving mine up, so I'm going to go last because, mine's been like 3 weeks.
You want to create more anticipation,
more suspense. Okay.
Gentlemen, go ahead.
Go ahead, Golo.
So, the other night I was driving home. I was doing 60 on a 45. Now, mind you, I was just keeping up with traffic. I'm on the fast lane where it was supposed to be fast lane, but it's 45. I'm going 60. This police officer gets behind me. He turned on the lights. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get stopped, right? He pulled out the intercom and he goes, "You're going too slow on the fast lane."
That's the new thing they're gonna start doing now.
60 on a 45. Like, how am I going too slow? Like, officer, fuck out of here. If I floor it, you will stop me, give me a ticket. No, thank you. I just moved over. He passed by. I'm like, the fuck, since when going 20 or 15 over is going slow? Like, how, Sway? It makes no sense.
that there. I was reading an article that going forward, Florida will be either pulling people over if they're going slow on the left lane. I'm like, it's about damn time.
But listen, I was going 60 on a 45.
Oh, maybe he just wanted to pass you.
Probably. They do that shit.
Yeah. Just like sometimes there's big traffic and all of a sudden the sirens go on, and when you keep watching further on the road, the sirens stop. I'm like, this motherfucker just wanted to just get out of traffic.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Let me hear yours.
But,
then. Oh, go
but it
ahead.
wasn't too much traffic though, so I don't know.
My fuck out of here. I had two of them, but I'm just gonna stick to this one, and I'm like, it's just. Anyways, one I can't say because I'll get myself in trouble. The other one I'm gonna say it because I'm just gonna fucking say it. So tell me how, right? Everybody's making like this big deal about the vaccine, right? And there's so many controversies about this damn vaccine. That the worst that I've heard is that there's nanocells in this vaccine that's gonna control you. So I asked the question first. Was okay. So what do you think? Why do they want to control you? But anyway, it's not even about that. So it's about the vaccines and these motherfuckers taking the vaccines. So I will be taking a vaccine. And I'll tell you why, because I believe, and I normally don't do the flu shots, but on the COVID one, I want to take it because I feel like I'm like in ground war. And luckily I haven't been, knock on wood, haven't been, positive. But you have these guys that were on Donald Trump's or Agent Orange side saying that at first they were screaming it was fake and this and this and that. And they're part of Congress. They were saying it's fake, that this is not true. The COVID virus is a hoax and all that. And then these guys are the first ones in line on video getting the vaccine shots. Are you like, how much of a hypocrite you're gonna be? One of them is Ted Cruz. Like he was over here on Donald Trump's side talking about how it was fake and this and this and that. And then reason why Florida still hasn't had put strict laws on COVID. And then he's in line, the first one to get shot because of continuity to Congress. Fuck out of here with that shit. That shit is not going to fly. It's kind of fucked up. I think the people that should have gotten it first are the people that are in the ground, like busting their ass, trying to save people's life. They should have been the first one getting it.
I was confused because I thought you were saying in the ground. When you said in the ground, I'm like, you know what? Dead people can't benefit from
you know what
the
I
vaccine.
mean.
Like,
ground floor, right? In the red floor, right there, in the middle of it.
I got a little confused there for a second. I'm like, we're not going to test the vaccine on dead people, right? Because
these guys are out there backing this guy up that it was a hoax at the beginning, and then they're the first one in line to get the shot. That's fucked up.
Okay, all right.
That's my fuck out of here.
All right,
fuck out of here with that shit.
All right, here we go.
Oh man, so I'm excited about this one.
I don't have the drum roll ready. All right, so I've been wanting to say mine for a while now, but it's most appropriate today of all days. Today is December 23rd, 2020. And I think 2020 is the perfect platform for me to get a little something off my chest. Something that's been bothering me since the day I was motherfucking born. I am so sick and tired of all you pansy ass motherfuckers that get presents on my goddamn birthday, but look at me sideways when I say, why don't I get presents on your motherfucking birthday? Okay, I'm tired of this shit. My whole life has been spent watching kids open up gifts on their birthdays and I don't get shit. But when it's my birthday, all you little motherfuckers out there, all of you get to open up gifts. I'm tired of this shit. This shit needs to end. Fuck out of here with that shit. Christmas is done. It's my birthday. I'm the only one who deserves to be fucking recognized. I'm so tired of this shit. It's been 38 goddamn years in the making. Stop it. Stop it. You know what? Every birthday from here on out, I deserve a fucking present. I don't care if it's what it is. Give me something. I get the first piece of cake. I get to blow out the goddamn candles. I get something because it just ain't fair. I was born Jewish, okay? And as a Jewish kid, watching everybody else open up presents on my birthday, man, that just burned me. And the worst part was they all got better fucking presents than I did. Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. Excuse me. I said his name in vain, but man, it's frustrating. Fuck out of here. I'm tired of all of you getting gifts on my birthday. Like I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It's over.
Damn. So you heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. December 25th is no longer Christmas. Is
Check Monster's birthday.
No, it's not my birthday. Just call it Check Monster Day. That's it. Check Monster Day. Right? Give me a day.
Check
celebrate me and what I am and my being. Celebrate me. That's all I'm asking for.
Well, Eagle says happy birthday.
Huh?
Eagle says happy birthday.
Thank you, Eagle. I appreciate that. Viper just tried calling me, but I didn't want to put him on blast on the show. So I'm going to call him back in a minute. But yeah, I'm just so sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I mean? Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Fuck out of here, all y'all. Who else buys somebody else a present on their birthday? I gotta go around buying all these damn little kids in my family presents? It's my goddamn birthday. Buy me presents. Oh,
do you get two presents? One for Christmas and one for your birthday? Or you just want one?
No, I'm that asshole who goes, here's your Christmas birthday present.
But what's mine?
What do you mean? Do I tell you at Christmas time, here's your Christmas birthday present? Sorry, you ain't getting nothing in July, asshole. Like, no, I don't do that. Stop doing it to me. Stop doing it. On that note, we're ending the show because I can't go on any longer.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Kill somebody.
I got some emotions going on I don't want to talk about. It's just but it was fun.
It was.
I hope you guys like some of the stuff we're trying to do. It's just a little test. It was literally on the whim. I'm looking shit up as we go, but it's just a little insight of what hopefully is to come. So, and hopefully you guys like it. And yeah, until next time.
It's a preview for season 2, huh?
Yeah, preview.
Yes.
I want to give a little preview because you know what? I invested money, it's just to give everybody a little backstory. I invested money in a second monitor so I can improve, which is why the angles are different on my camera this week. The lighting's not as nice, probably. I'm a little bit more duller, but I'm trying to enhance your viewing experience. So I'm hoping this, tunes people in, gets people to, want to take part of the show and, enjoy it a little bit more. So Messiah didn't want me to do this yet, but I was eager because I bought the monitor. I wanted to play with it and I want to hear your feedback. Leave comments down below. Tell me what you think and, we'll get back at you soon. Until then, everybody,
share it.
You know what? Fuck out of here. Get me a present.
We